Hello and happy Tuesday. Happy last day of February, actually. Shortest month of the year. And being that much closer to spring, pretty fucking pumped. Today, I want to talk about something kind of spiritual and extra. And I know a lot of you are gonna roll your eyes as I finish the phrase, because I feel like it elicits the same reaction as the phrase, "it is what it is." So here it goes. Hold your horses. What is meant for you will not miss you. Let me say it again for the bitches in the back. What is meant for you will not miss you. And this is a tough pill to swallow because it requires you to loosen the vice grip on the situation or situations. Or it allows you to evaluate that you indeed have a vice grip on a situation, just fucking white knuckling that steering wheel. And I've been guilty of this. I am guilty of white-knuckling the situation where it's like, I want it to go a specific way. I want something to work out in a specific way, and I want it to work out now. Alan Watts explains in one of his lectures when he talks about the Tao, and what is the Tao? And he talks about it in a really cute way. He says, when a cat falls out of a tree, it lets go of itself. The cat becomes completely relaxed and lands lightly on the ground. But if a cat were about to fall out of a tree and suddenly make up its mind that it didn't want to fall, it would become tense and rigid and would be just a bag of bones, broken upon landing. In the same way, it is the philosophy of the Tao that we are falling off of a tree at every moment of our lives. As a matter of fact, the moment we were born, we were kicked off a precipice and we are falling. And there's nothing that can stop it. So instead of living in a state of chronic tension and clinging to all sorts of things that are actually falling with us, because the whole world is impermanent, be like a cat. Be like a cat, people. Alan Watts said it. Relax yourself. Relax into what is for you in this moment. There are no mistakes, and I really do believe that there are no mistakes. We meet certain people for specific reasons specific to us. And the reason that we may meet a certain person will be completely different from another person meeting that same person. It's different situations. It's very unique to each and every one of us. Many of us, including myself, hold on to the desire to control everything in the exact moment. Control the outcome, control the person, control the situation, control your emotions or lack thereof. When in reality, relinquishing control is the only way that you can gain control. Letting yourself remain in a state of calm with the knowledge that everything comes and goes. And this idea, this can't be forced. This is something this is a state of mind that you grow into. You can't say, I'm calm, when in the inside you're like evil Elmo with the fire in the background. Everybody knows that GIF, okay? I use it on a daily basis. But, it's a state of mind that you grow into. Relinquishing that control and letting yourself be in a genuine state of calm where you feel like, you know what, it's going to be okay. It's kind of like if I had to relate it to something a little bit more simplistic, I feel like I would relate it more to when you're an experienced parent with the second child. You're not as worried over certain things in their development or in their actions with certain things because you've seen it with the first child and you have confidence that it's going to be okay because it was with the first child. You have this sixth sense or this ability to remain calm without telling yourself to remain calm. It's just this thing is like, oh no, it's fine. It'll be okay. Everything is falling with you. Everyone is falling with you. We're falling through this life, experiencing a lot of different things at different times. And some people might touch the ground before you. We don't really know. But one thing is certain in this fall through life. The finish line is the same for all of us. Enjoying the ups and downs, enjoying this picnic of panic, of joy, of love, passion, and fear. I was talking with a friend the other night, and I told him that there were very specific times in my life where I genuinely felt emotionally untouchable. I had this feeling that nothing could make me flinch in that game of chicken. I'd never bob. I'd never fear the sudden collision of emotion because it didn't feel like there was anything left to feel. I believe that now that was only because I was operating in a state of mixed emotion. One part of, nothing really exists, and a second part of I've seen it all, so therefore I expect no surprises. And boy, oh boy, was I wrong. And that may contradict, the state of calm that I was talking about before. But the state of calm and then expecting no surprises are two different things. You see, there's always more to experience, there's always more to learn, and there's always more to grow. The difference is that you know that through all these experiences, it's going to work out in the way that it's going to work out, and it's going to be okay. And what is for you will stay, and what is not won't. There's nothing that you can do to destroy it, to wreck it, to fuck it up. We cast a lot of shame onto ourselves when things come and go, when we feel like we've made a mistake, or when we experience wrong unto ourselves. We cast this very unfair light of shame that had we done something differently, the outcome would have been different. And maybe so, maybe not. What we do know, again, is that which is meant to cross your path will cross your path again, inevitably. Sometimes for the better and sometimes for the worse. But it all coincides with what it is you want for yourself and the type of experiences you want. I spoke in previous episodes. No choice is a choice. You can't sit on the sidelines of your life and think that the best choice is not making a choice, because a choice is going to be made whether you consciously make one or not. And you have to realize that you may not like that choice. You can change it at any time, but again, that would require you to make a choice. Ding, ding, ding. It's like, a good exercise, right? For this, right? For deciding and making choices. A good exercise for this is talking with yourself or writing down what it is you want for yourself and imagining how it is you think you'll get there or get that thing or reach that emotional state. It's like Britney Spears said in her Work Bitch song. I love that song. It's like a feel-good song, kind of. Like motivational. It makes me want to go to the gym. You know, you want a hot body. You know, you want a Bugatti, right? You better work, bitch. It's true. You work out the schematics of your life like you did when you were playing with fucking Legos. Or when you're playing in Sims, or you're playing in fucking Minecraft, or, you know, doing, or you know, organizing your schedule for the day. You are working through the schematics of your life, and, you know, you piece together, how do I want this life to look? How do you propose that path is going to look? Is it going to have a lot of hills? Is it going to have pretty little moss-lined rocks on either side of the path? Is it going to be smooth? What are things that, you know, what are the things that you can do within yourself to get closer to that goal? Because you have to remember that we can't control others, right? When I say, you know, to think about what are things that you can do within yourself to get closer to that goal, right? You know, you can't say like, oh, I want $1 million, but not until this person does X, Y, and Z. No. Focus on yourself. Keep the spotlight on yourself. Keep the spotlight on that which you can control, which is you. Last I checked, your brain sends the impulses to your little fingies and your little toes to move and do the things that you need to do. We can't control others. We can only control ourselves, and that's what you need to focus on. You. How do you want to get from point A to point B, all the way to Z? Life is full of a lot of surprises, my friends. And I've had amazing surprises pop into my life, like a falling ice cream truck, and just quotes are just coming to me just in this fucking episode. You know, SpongeBob, and I know my SpongeBob enthusiasts remember this scene. Probably not word by word, because I even had to look up the fucking quote or the video because it was so fucking funny. You know, SpongeBob is standing there. He's like, I'm every bit as cool as Larry, and if I'm not, then let me be struck by a flying ice cream truck. And then he hears the ice cream truck approaching, right? And then he's just like, and live! You know, like, I'll like, let me be struck by an ice cream truck. And at the last minute, he's like, and live! You know, I feel like that was the best introduction to defining your path, right? We sometimes make choices, right? Not sometimes, we make choices. And halfway through making that choice, we change course. We're just like, no, I don't want this. This is not what I want. And we change the course, right? We add in a little stipulation halfway through, and we decide to change course. That's literally life. Things will come when they are meant to come, and when you're ready to accept them. Keep an open mind, keep an open heart. Don't allow past pain to stop you from experiencing that. Because you, my lovely, lovely baby, you deserve every drop of that happiness. That sweet, sweet, sweet nectar that is happiness. And however it is that looks to you, however that is that looks to you, you know, you deserve that happiness. And I don't want to have to stipulate to you guys that murder and everything illegal, don't do it. Don't put me in that situation. Like Nadia told me in a podcast to do whatever makes me happy, and that includes breaking the law. No. Don't put me into that. I'm trying to be loving and peaceful and stuff. But anyways, happy end of month of February. I'm glad that we made it. I love you guys so much. Have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye now.
sign on the stage was at the atoms within his head.